Hey guys, so we're back once again talking about the crypto markets using technical analysis as a way for us to be able to analyze specific tokens and coins because everything we need to know is found in the charts. Everything we need to know can be found also via price and volume. So what's interesting before I begin analyzing different charts for today is that Bitcoin is up today. By the time I'm recording this, it's up 4.81% for the past 24 hours and it's up 8.33% for the past 7 days. It's back above the 30,000 mark. And as what I've always mentioned, how Bitcoin goes, everyone follows. Bitcoin is up 4.79% as of this recording. Ethereum is up 6.38. BNB is up 1.64, XRP is up 5.49, and one of the biggest in terms of percentage gains, you have ADA up 4.18%, Solana is up 4.34%, um, Polkadot is up 2.99%, Avalanche is up 6.35%, Matic is up 7.57%, Litecoin is up 5.82, CRO is up 6.08, and Near, one of the largest in terms of percentage gains, is up 20.73%. Bitcoin dominance is at 4.45.9%, Ethereum is at 8.3%. Add them all up together, pretty much close to 65% of the entire market is still Bitcoin and Ethereum, and all other 19,658 cryptos share the remaining 35%. Now, let's look at it from the lens of technical analysis. Remember, for those who watched my video on Bitcoin the past few days, I mentioned that at some aspects, now that here's a downward trending slope that it needs to break for it to actually push higher. What it has achieved right now is currently number one, it has broken out of the 25-day moving average. So we now have two daily candlesticks above it. And if you try to draw a resistance line here, it's trying to break past the 31,221 mark. And by the time of this recording, it's currently above that as of now. So from, fr to observe the market, or at least Bitcoin, um, it needs to hold this level to make this breakout relatively significant and confirmed. And MACD is still currently no confirming also the change in direction that's currently going on for Bitcoin. So next things to watch out for, at least for Bitcoin, is this downward trending slope. It must break this, then it must break past the 35,185 mark, then it must break past this one, which will, in my opinion, the 44,746 mark, to actually confirm a reversal from its current slump right now. So a lot of things still need to happen before Bitcoin could actually fully reverse. But what's interesting is, and what's been evident for the past few weeks, is that after the main nine drop, it has started to consolidate at the 28,000 mark. Now, allow me to also show you here Ethereum, or ETH here. If you try to look at ETH, it's almost trying to do the same way, the same thing. There was a push, three consecutive candles breaking out of the 27-day moving average. The only difference between Bitcoin and Ethereum right now is that ETH has not broken past the 25-day MA. It has broken past the 7-day MA though. So things to watch out for is it needs to break past 25 for it to actually be successful in terms of how it actually pushes up. Then let's look at BNB, the third largest um, coin or token. If you zoom out a bit, and just a tip for those who are trying to analyze stocks or crypto from a technical analysis point of view, one way for you to be able to clearly see direction is to actually zoom out. And my style, if you've been watching how I would do things, is I normally try to look at where the trend is first, because um, ultimately you don't want to go against the trend, or you want to make your position based on where the trend is headed. Meaning, if you want to go long, then if the trend is down, you don't want to go long. It would be a better idea to stay away or to go short if the trend is down. And in the same way, you're trying to spot reversals that are headed into an uptrend. That's a good idea for you to actually come in and position and go long when you see it headed up. Now, that being said, as you can see right here, over the past, at least from January 2022, it was sideways up until the breakdown, which happened almost similar to what happened to Bitcoin and Ethereum last May 9, May 8. And right after that, it started to build another base layer here, which we'll have to watch now how it actually progresses, because I'll try to draw a trend line here, right here, there. So, oh, oops, there. I'll try to draw a trend line there. If it doesn't break this trend line, then it retests back to the 267 mark or the 270 mark. And the support there does not hold, then we may see more downward pulls for BNB. But as of now, it's bouncing off the 267. I'll just put this support right here for reference for everyone so that you have more details later on, as we start to maybe give you more updates for BNB. So what we have for BNB is a bounce. What we have for BNB is a breakout of the 25-day MA. Now, things to watch out for is it needs to break past this downward projection. Th- things we need to check also is that it needs to uh, break past the 360 mark as well. So those are things you need to consider for BNB from a range perspective, that if it breaks past that, then we may actually see it go and attack the upper range, which is around the 435 mark. So main support right now for BNB is 265. Main resistance right now for BNB is 435, and that would be its entire range move under the condition that the 265 support will hold. If it doesn't, we may actually see more downward strides, at least for BNB. Next, let's look at Sol. I just did a video on Sol yesterday, but it seems that uh, it seems that there's more attention, at least for ETH and Bitcoin, as compared to Sol. So this is where Sol is right now. So as you can see from a at least support and resistance perspective, it's clearly bouncing off the 40-day support, 40 price range, and it has had a good bounce. So three red candles bringing it back to 40, then four green candles allowing it to bounce off the 40 US dollar price range. So, two resistances to watch out for. This one, which is the 25-day moving average, somewhere around 52. Then another one here, somewhere close to 60, which is another short term resistance to watch out for. So, two resistances to look at, two resistances to see whether if it fails to break off those two resistances, then that could be an area for those who are in it to do a quick trade to actually take profits as well. Next is I want to look at another L1 chain. Let's look at Avalanche. So for Avalanche, uh, I'll draw this. This is your support level here. Then for Avalanche, put another one here. This is your next resistance level, at least for Avalanche. 20 support, 32 resistance, and 32 also coincides with the 25-day moving average. So if you notice it also, the different comparing it to Bitcoin, Bitcoin is above the 25-day moving average, whereas Avalanche is still trying to break past that level. So similar also to Solana. If you notice it also, these smart contract blockchains, altcoins, are almost looking the same in terms of how charts are formed. Solana, it almost looks the same. Solana, though, it's around 60. The resistance is around 60. Failure to break past that is a take profit signal. For Avalanche, it's almost the same thing as well. Failure to break past 32 is another take profit signal also for Avalanche. Now, let's look at a layer 2 scaling solution. Let's look at Matic. So for Matic, almost the same thing. Matic is trying to break past this resistance level. So the resistance for Matic is around 0.74. Then you have your support level around here at the 0.55 level. Almost the same thing, almost the same progression from Avalanche and Solana. As you can see right here, days bringing it down, bringing it close to the support. Then four consecutive green candles after the bounce from the support. Similar to Avalanche and Solana, it's also trying to break out from the 25-day moving average, or at least the first resistance from this entire range, from this entire trade. So please do remember this. Whatever we're actually seeing right now is mainly because also of what happened in the mainline drop. Whatever downward move, then consolidation that we are seeing over the past few weeks was brought about by the downward push that happened in May 9, just a couple of weeks ago. So there, let me know if you have other cryptos that you want me to analyze. But at least those are the larger and top chains that we also have. Let's look at ADA, maybe just to put this also to a close. But comment below if you have something that you want to add into all of this. So ADA, as what I've mentioned at the start of the video, it had one of the largest percentage gains, at least for the day. So as you can see right here, it did something that uh, Solana and Avalanche and Matic has not done yet. It is already above the 25-day moving average, but it still needs to, at least in my opinion, cross this resistance level at the 0.56 mark. So for it to put, so a breakout from that, the next possible resistance for that will be around the 0.97 mark for ADA. I want to show near protocol because it had a really really good move up. So at least you have context of something that has higher volume or higher price movement, at least for the day. For near protocol, your support is somewhere around the 4.6 level. Your resistance is, if I'll peg it right here. You can put it somewhere around the 7.93 mark. It did something different also, that it broke past the 7-day moving average, but in spite of its large push, it still hasn't broken past the 25-day moving average. So again, when resistances are broken, it gives more leg room for it to push up. For near protocol, there's a large percentage up, but it really hasn't broken past it yet. What's interesting though is if you look at this entire channel range, 4.6 to 7.4, that's a very, very interesting percentage gain also, especially for those who want to trade the volatility for near protocol. So there, if you want to learn more about technical analysis, I've written books about it. I also have an online course about it. The details about it are in the description below. If you wanna start investing and trading Bitcoin, we have certain cryptocurrency exchanges and platforms that you can also try down in the description below. And if you want to learn more about Bitcoin, crypto, altcoins, NFTs, and everything else in between, links are down below for those who want to learn more about it, or for those who also want to somehow learn more about fundamentals or the stock market. Everything you need to know is down below as well. If you have questions, feel free to put it in the comment section down below. If you appreciate videos like this, do let me know if you want me to continually do more of this. I've been more active trying to do this on a daily basis, and I do hope that this gives you value. So that's it for now. Marvin Germo. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, and God bless you all.